This is everything I bought this week for my family of 5 for $135.06 here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. So in order to keep those prices down, I did go to a couple stores. All fairness, it did take me about 2 hours, but I am about half an hour from Gateway, which is the first store I went to. So a lot of that time was driving, but that's mostly because I live outside of where major grocery stores are. So I made several stops today. We went to Gateway Meat Market. We went to the new Foodland near me. And then I popped into Atlantic Superstore, and then I picked up Flashfood at the same location. So I knew it was going to be a big week this week because the last couple weeks have been a little bit lacking on the fresh produce. But luckily, Gateway came in this week, and they've got great prices this week on some great items that I don't usually buy, like all these berries, but a fantastic price for some fresh veggies and fruits, which is great because we're coming into the warmer months now, and I'm finding more and more we want more convenience cold meals instead of a big, fancy dinner at the end of the night. Okay, I'll take you through what I paid for everything and how I was able to buy everything on this table for $135 Canadian in Nova Scotia. As always, first stop this week and every week is Gateway Meat Market. They had their ice baked lettuce on was $1.97. That is the regular price. Their broccoli was $2.97 each. That is also their regular price. The cucumber was $1.97. The tomatoes were $1.97 a pound. How much did I pay? I only bought 4 tomatoes. I still have a bunch of cherry tomatoes in the fridge. So those 4 tomatoes were $2.99. The 3-pack of peppers was $3.97. They had their pineapple on sale this week. They were $1.97 each, so I picked up 2. Their mushrooms were regular price, which is $1.97 each. They then had these big packs, the 794 grams of strawberries, were $1.97 each. I just picked up 2. Probably within another week, maybe 2 weeks, we are going to be overrun with strawberries out of the front yard. So I just got these 2 for now. But yeah, we'll have our own fresh ones very soon. The 312 grams of blueberries were $1.97 each. And then I believe this is the same size, 170 gram raspberries were $1.97 each. Bananas, regular price, but look how great these bananas look this week. 77 cents a pound. Oh, they did it in 2 bunches. $1.02. $3.38 for the 2 bunches. And then, my kids are going to know nuts over this. A giant 40-pack of ramen noodles was $12.97. Now, I don't know if they're going to like the spice pack that's in this, but we can always doctor it up how we like. Yeah, I think we're actually going to have these for supper tonight because the kids really do like ramen noodles, but I do try to limit their amount. These Del Monte popsicles, how much were these? $3.97, and it's a 10-pack. It's the dipped banana ones. And the Rice Krispies were $1.97 each. They're coming in the 8-pack, and they're like the Christmas ones. I think that's why they were on sale. But I don't think they're expired. June 8th. So just a couple days out, and that was June 10th. Just a couple days past expiry. They had this big thing of cookies, and that was $6.97, but it's a big package. 708 grams. They're Jellos. I spilled some blueberries out of one of these packets, and my dog is eating them off the floor. 4 packs of the Jello were $1.97 each. And then I picked up these. I'm assuming today is the expiry. June 5th. So a couple days ago, I think today's the 10th. So how many packages did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 packages, and they were 47 cents each. I'm going to leave one of these in the fridge, but then I'm going to throw the rest of them right down in the freezer. We'll use those all summer for when we make pizza nights. So my total at Gateway was $81.95 for a total savings of $136.67. My next stop was Foodland. Now, I don't typically go to Foodland because we don't have one close to us. However, they just put in a new one that is probably about a half an hour drive in the opposite direction. Maybe about a 20-minute drive. So I'm in the middle, half an hour to Gateway and then maybe 20 minutes to Foodland. So it's a little out of the way if I'm doing Gateway at the same time. But I wanted to check out their store because it's a brand new store. So they had their crispy minis. I love putting these for snacks or for kids' lunches because you get a lot of bang for your buck. So $2.49 each. Then if you bought 4, you got 400 points, making these $1.49 each. I picked up 8. The one thing I did find about there was it's not like a full grocery store. So they didn't have quite the selection. Like they didn't have any of the white cheddar, which is one of our favorite. But I did able to get 4 different kinds. I got 2 of each. Their compliments pudding, the 4 packs were $1.99, and then if you bought 3, you got 100 points, making these effectively $1.67 each, which is like 42 cents per pudding cup. This wasn't on my list, but I did see these in their markdown. Now $9.99 is a lot more than I would pay for yogurt, however at half price. $5 for 16 yogurt is pretty good. It's about what I would normally pay. And they're good until June 25th, so well beyond that. But it's nice to have some yogurts, especially with all this fruit we just bought. They then had, now I don't buy many canned beans normally, but we're coming into summer, and I really like these for salads. So I got a couple different ones. It's the Compliments beans. I think it's the 540 milliliter. So I got chickpeas, I got black beans, I got mixed kidney beans. So I got 12 cans. And they were 2 for $3. If you bought 4, you got $1.50 in points. So these came out to $1.13 a can. So once again, not like the deal of a deal, but pretty good deal. And now I won't have to buy beans all summer. So my total at Foodland came to $54.85. And then I earned back $14.50 in points. I then popped into Atlantic Superstore because I knew I was picking up this Flashfood order. So these are the hit of the month. The crackers were on for $2 each. I picked up 2 kinds. Now I do prefer like the Townhouse crackers, but I checked the flyers this morning for sales starting tomorrow, and they have salmon on sale. So I've been waiting for a salmon sale. So I want to buy enough to do a can or load, but then I'd also like to get one to smoke on the smoker, and smoked salmon. We have cream cheese in the fridge already. Smoked salmon, cream cheese, crackers, some veggies, some fruits. Oh my God, what a lovely Father's Day supper that could be. So $2 each for those. I bought these last week and we had them for our pizza night, and we liked them so much we then had them again on Sunday. We just did like a sandwich board. I cut these up, put them in the air fryer, and we did, we had a dip we made, we had some fruits and veggies. So that's what I bought these for. So I bought 2 of them and they were $2 each. So my total at Atlantic Superstore was $8 even. Then I had my Flashfood order. You guys know I love my Flashfood. So I bought a bag of chicken feed. It needs to go in these buckets. I just haven't got it done yet. They have these assorted rolls. They've had these on a few times. 25 cents for 6. This one has 3 bagels in it. That one has 3 bagels in it. And if my kids aren't going to eat them, then we'll make a French toast paste bake out of them. But I find just for the bagels, even more than worth it. So 25 cents for each bag. Then they had these like vanilla cake with frosting. I'm going to throw one of these right in the freezer for Father's Day. Other one will probably be for after school today. But these were $1 each. I think the regular price on these is something like $9. Oh, it's not one of the labels that has the price on it. Anyway, great price on these. Actually, maybe I should look that up. Do you know what I should do? I should price this all out at a different store. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So stay tuned for when I'm done, and we'll do a review. So $1 each for these. And then they had these, which look amazing. Coffee cake. I might ask the hubby which one he would prefer. But lemon coffee cake, these are huge, 750 grams, and they were $1 each. So my total at Flashfood with the service fee, I did write this down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 450. It was $467 with the service fee, and then of course there's the 14% tax on the service fee. So for everything on this table this week in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, I spent $149.56. I then received $14.50 back in Scene Plus points, making my total for week 2 of June $135.06. All right, I'm going to get my frozen stuff put away, and then I'm going to do a quick Walmart pickup list with everything here. I think most stuff I should be able to find at least comparable, if not the right brand. They don't carry compliments. And the baked in store stuff might be slightly different, but I think I can get a pretty good idea of how much this will cost. And I'm telling you, this took me 2 hours, and probably over an hour of it was driving. And now let's price it out at Walmart and see if it was worth my time. Okay, stay tuned. All right, so I just put everything into a Walmart pickup list, and I just took a screen record of my list. So as we go through here, I tried my best to keep things in the same size packaging. Now, sometimes that meant I had to add an extra package. So I put 3 of the salamis here, but then I noticed they were 400 grams each, and mine are only 175 each. So I just punched that back down to 2. So that'll be slightly off. It's like 2.6 packages of salami. The blueberries and raspberries were the same size, but then the strawberries were a little bit off in size as well. So I put 3 of those, even though we only bought 2, but it's the same amount of grams. And you'll notice as I'm going through here, almost everything is more expensive at Walmart. The broccoli stalks, that's for just 2 individual stalks. I think I had 4 total, but there was 1 big one and 1 small one. So I'm sure that all kind of equaled out. And same thing, like the Rice Krispie Squares weren't expired in the Walmart one. I still did put the 2 down, but I'm trying to be as fair as possible. And when it comes to one or the other, I'm trying to go in favor of Walmart. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom here, my total is $239.54. So my extra running around today saved me a total of $104.49. Now, it would have taken me an hour to go to Walmart anyway, so it took me 2 hours to do all this. So well worth my time, I think. Thanks so much, and bye now.